so this is an exit gate, and the reason why that's there is because this is where the public parks their vehicles, and that's why they're saying not to drive in if you wanted to park and then report. On the other side, it says police personnel.
So that's public
only.
access as well. All this area right here, that little road, everything.
This is public access, but you are not allowed to be here unless you are
Why is there a sign there?
Exercising a right.
Listen, like I said, this is still our property. Like you said,
Quit
the
saying that. I wish you'd
sidewalk
stop
is here.
that.
Yeah,
Be a
you gotta stop
sergeant.
that.
This is our property.
Be a
I am a sergeant,
sergeant,
and that's what I'm doing here,
It's
talking
not
to
your
you
property.
and explaining
it's
it
the
to
town's
you.
property.
This
and
is
the
the
town.
Toronto Police's property. Although
Oh,
we
you
are
guys
funded,
pay rent here?
Sir, can you
although
stop
we are
You
speaking?
guys
funded,
pay- Will you stop
we are
speaking
funded
over
by the
people?
city.
I'm talking to you.
Excuse me, let's not use
No,
vulgar
just
language.
shut- okay, then
We've
shut
been
the
having
fuck
a
up.
fair
No.
conversation.
Yeah,
I don't.
Anyway,
I
want
disagree
to.
with your
That's
use
part
of
of
the
it.
term ours and the
for
Toronto
you.
Police's
Shut
property.
up.
It is public
They're-
property.
It's not your
It
building.
is paid by the
This is
taxpayer.
publicly
Have the
paid for
conversation.
property
No,
by the
we're
city of
talking.
Toronto,
We're
but this is
See,
run
he
and
was
utilized
mentioning
by
not
us.
talking over
It doesn't
people.
mean that you cannot walk into our facility. It doesn't mean that
Your
you can access
entitlement's
our
gone
private
through the
areas.
roof.
That is what I was trying to explain to you. when
Yeah,
I
who
came up
pays
here
I
your
understand,
wages?
but you need signs for that, and that's what I was trying to explain to
You
you.
don't even know, do you?
Put
Who pays your
authorized
wages?
personnel only. It'll save you in the
Please, can you
future. I
answer
promise
that?
you that.
It's
Well,
the
I can, make
taxpayers,
the, I
right?
can make the
Who
recommendation
pays for
upstairs.
this
I
building?
can absolutely do
That's
that.
what I wanted to
Upstairs
say.
on the other
And you know what? We're
That means
cool.
That's the taxpayers' building, not
The other
yours.
two guys were
You
pretty.
guys are there
They
to
were
work
fast,
for
man.
us.
They came running
Work
out here
for
and
us.
jumped over.
Us.
And there is nothing wrong
The
with filming
law-abiding
from here.
citizens.
And it was sort of
Yeah,
a threatening
you're
way
welcome.
that they came
Learn
out.
something new
And it
today
was.
if you
That,
didn't
that
know
guy's
that
pretty
already.
big, jumped over this in a
Good day to learn
flash and
something.
was right
Yeah,
in his
it
face.
is.
Why are you filming?
It's always
Why?
good to learn
Why?
something
Why?
new.
Always.
You can
Because
ask,
like I said,
but
there's
be more
previous-
professional about
okay,
it.
and I think I've been professional
You
with
have.
you the whole time.
This guy's angry.
Listen,
Come out here
the
try
whole
to threaten
time.
us all public property.
No one was
Listen,
threatened, sir.
nobody's threatening you.
Yeah,
I
whatever.
came out here, I've explained to you
Other
the reason
people
why
will
we
see
were
totally
concerned,
different.
right? The reason why we're concerned is because we've had threats in the past to our members because they were...
You're police. It'll happen, but we don't mean
This
any
is what I
harm,
mean.
and we're
And
not
as
going to
long-
do that to you.
And that's why I just wanted to come out here and make sure that you weren't meaning any harm. That's all.
Okay.
That was what we wanted to
We're
come and
chill.
establish, and as long as we're
You
fine,
chill, Gunnis.
Like as long as
No,
we're
he-
fine.
No,
I said
he
you're
does.
welcome to be on the public part of the property, okay?
Yeah.
If you come into the garage, that's why I was just explaining to you the consequences of doing so. That was all.
We're not going in your garage.
Perfect.
We're going to stay in the publicly
We'll make you
accessible
my thumb.
areas.
Perfect.
Yeah, this guy does.
Okay?
Okay.
Appreciate
And
it.
If you need
welcome.
anything else,
You're
please
welcome.
feel free to go
Listen.
into the front desk area, okay? If you need something else or you need to speak.
now, what I wanted to know too, what are they going to say when I go and grab a complaint form?
You're welcome to.
Okay.
The OIPRD forms are right on the front desk area.
Awesome.
You're welcome to grab those forms, and you can go to the OIPRD if you have any kind of complaints.
Okay.
You absolutely can.
Well, I don't have any, but what I'm going to do, this guy, you're a little angry, my friend, but
That's how- if-
I'm going to go in there and
so
grab
you
myself a
perceive-
complaint form.
yes, if you-
I can see it on your face.
Well, sir, I can't, like, if you read faces, then hey, that's good for you. But
You guys do it
I
all
don't
the
think
time.
It's fair for you to tell me how I'm feeling.
Oh, I know what he would do if I was in his cell. He'd probably come in there and beat the shit out of me.
Sir,
Or at least
everything's
try.
recorded in our
Everything's
cells,
recorded.
so-
We're
Yeah.
recording. Like we have records.
Where's
We're
yours, by the
recording,
way?
You're recording. Mine's an audio
Oh,
recording.
okay, right on.
So
Okay,
it's going
your
back to
name
my
again,
card.
because I'm going to FOIA request that body cam footage from you.
That's
Sure,
the body
I
cam.
don't have a body cam. I tell you
Audio.
about
Oh, it's audio.
recording.
Okay, so I
You're
can
welcome
FOIA
to it.
request that
But yeah,
then.
there's.
Oh, he's
you're
got
welcome
body
to,
cam footage.
Yeah, you're welcome to get
And your
the
name,
footage.
sir, I'm going to come up a little
request it
close
to
just
the
get your
Freedom of
name,
Information
your badge
Act,
number.
Yep.
and you can get that through headquarters.
You guys are making an
They won't give
incident
it to
number
us,
regarding
so
this, or
It's
how would I?
12145. Would you like
Thanks
to
for
get
being
it?
Yeah, well, I know it wasn't generated because it was fast.
12145.
We haven't even been here for a
Darn.
second when
No,
I came
it's
out.
okay. Like I said,
Well, no, when you guys
the reason why
respond
we're
to something,
concerned,
there's an
we
incident
have
number.
had
Thanks for
threats
being
to the lives of
professional.
officers before from people that have been recording our vehicles leaving and threats sent to their houses, right? So
That's
that's
not
why
a threat.
this. I didn't say you were, sir. I'm saying that's
Were
why
they
we
secretly
came out.
recording?
This
Because
is-
we're pretty obvious
This
about
is
it
why
too.
we came out, just to make sure that that wasn't what was happening here.
it's
That is why we came out. I think I've explained that fairly to you. I just was talking about where our concerns were and what consequences were if you were to enter the garage. So I was just trying to give you a heads up. That was it.
And I just wanna-
don't
I
think
just
that
wanna
we needed to have this like an angry conversation.
No.
or
And what I
anything.
would like to say is that it isn't your property. It really isn't. What you should do, and I mean this, like when people do come around, is treat it as the people's property. You guys work to protect and serve us from having our rights violated.
That's what we sign up for.
Yeah.
But this is a facility.
Don't treat us like we're out
maintained
here.
by us,
Hold on.
Right?
Don't treat
Why,
us
you
like
want
we're
the
criminals right off the bat. Those two did.
I doubt
They
it.
treated us like we were criminals from the start. Come out and have a nice conversation. You have been very respectful. Those two guys came out a little hot. for my liking. It was not very professional.
The one guy did,
and they would
big
not,
guy.
neither one of them would identify themselves using their name and badge number. And I told Lahan, I think it is that his name?
Sir, I'd like to say I repeated my badge number a lot.
Oh, you
at
did?
the beginning of the
Your
conversation.
name.
So, but you just said that you guys. So you were referring to
Your
both of us
name.
who said that. Sir, my name's plainly visible. I don't have to state it for you if I don't want to.
So in our procedure,
In the name of professionalism, you did. Thank you.
I'll let you know, though, although I have no problem stating my name, what it says is that we actually have to have our name tags displayed and our badge numbers displayed.
What if
I have
somebody
no-
can't read
then
or
I
has
have-
very
I
bad
have-
eyesight?
I get what you're saying.
13-2.
I don't.
13- under the
I
police
know.
act.
I know.
Yeah,
I
it
know
says
very, very
exactly
well
that.
what our procedures are under the Toronto Police Service, and that is what we need to do. It
Well, I'm
has
gonna put in the
displayed
video
and put here.
what you're
That's-
supposed to do.
That's fine, sir. But I'm just letting you know that's what our procedures say. So they both plainly have their epaulets on, which show their badge numbers.
Oh, even under
and
your
their
policy.
name
I'll
tags.
find it in your policy. So you're,
wel-
doing a
you're
policy
welcome.
violation
You're welcome
right
to
now.
look into the Toronto our
I will.
routine
I will.
orders and procedures.
I promise you I will.
You're welcome to try and find those.
If I'm wrong, I'll admit it too.
Just one second.
Perfect.
Just don't. What I would say, just in the future, for in the sake of professionalism, is don't treat people like they're criminals for having a camera. This isn't a weapon. It's not going to hurt you guys. No, you got your.
You're not doing that.
See,
I was
hold on. Let me
concerned.
just finish my
Yeah,
thought,
okay.
if you don't mind. You jumped to trespassing and removing us from the property, and the other two guys treated us like we were criminals the second they came out. Now we're not. So just next time you see a camera, just act appropriately. It's just a camera, and if somebody's not breaking the law, there's nothing you can do. Isn't there a film festival this weekend?
There is a film festival.
Yeah, well, holy shit. Just saying, if you see a camera, it doesn't mean that they're out to hurt you automatically. Got it?
We get recorded all the time. Like I said, the reason why we came over and the concerns that we had is because we have plainclothes vehicles, we have our own personal vehicles that come in and out of here, and we have a gate that unfortunately is malfunctioning that they're working on, but again, the city is working on fixing that. The reason
It
why,
still doesn't make it illegal.
and I know that.
Even with the gate shut, people
Listen.
can see them coming out.
I totally get it, and that's why I'm trying to explain. That's where our concern came when we came over here to talk to you.
Yeah.
Was that's where our concern is. That there was wanted to make sure you had a legitimate reason as to why you were filming. And
don't
that-
need one.
And then we wanted to make sure that you understood where our concern was, and if that you came into the garage, that there would be consequences. That's all we wanted to do. Okay? We didn't even have like.
No, I understand.
I would like to say something.
Right?
You could have come over here and you could have asked us, and we didn't have to say a single thing to you. We don't have to explain to you what we're doing. What we're trying to teach you cops is that you should know that filming in public is totally legal. Totally legal.
We recognize that.
Yes.
But
And
the
until
con-
we
and I
do
said,
something
this
wrong,
is what our
that's the
concern
only
was.
time you can threaten us with your stuff that you were doing earlier.
Removing
and you
us
were.
and stuff.
I'll-
Nobody was threatening. What we were doing was explaining and educating. That was all we were doing.
Not explaining
and
because we don't need the education you do. You cops do. You
Okay.
need the education to know that this place isn't yours.
And you
ain't
did-
in there
you did-
mopping.
Although it's
You don't
publicly
maintain
funded,
this place at all.
Look, although it's publicly
Public
funded,
workers that do. And we
Listen,
pay for that bill.
I want to hear
we are
this.
able to trespass people from our property.
Sure you
As
can.
the Toronto Police Service.
Sure you can.
That's
If
what I
we
was trying
break
to
the
explain.
law.
If they break the law.
If you engage in an act on our property that is not lawful purpose,
Prohibited.
that you're here for, or it's prohibited in any way, you can be removed from the property.
Exactly.
That
We're
is
not
all
doing that,
I
are
was
we?
trying to explain to you.
And we're
And
not
free
doing
press
that,
is
are
a
we?
very legal reason. Making a video, freedom of expression, it denotes
That's-
that you can gather all the content you want, and that's covered under the Section 2B of the Charter of
I
Rights.
get it. You're very
We are
aware of your
invoking
Charter
those rights. Those rights have been invoked, and
Totally fine, sir.
Okay.
That's totally fine.
I'm going to go
Okay?
inside and grab
That's-
my form before they close. What time do the doors lock?
We never close.
Oh.
We're open 24 hours a day.
Small
So
towns.
you are welcome to go in and grab those forms. Absolutely, okay?
Okay.
You guys have a nice evening.
You too.
We'll be going back inside, okay?
Search
Very
that
good.
up, what I told you. And get rid of that entitlement. Please. Be respectful to the public. We pay the bills here. Every paycheck you get.
The right to record in Canada and the USA is governed by a principle of constitutional paramountcy that renders a Karen's subjective disapproval legally irrelevant. In Canada, Section 52 of the Constitution Act 1982 establishes the Charter as the supreme law, while the USA relies on the Supremacy Clause and the First Amendment. These frameworks ensure that the public square remains a site of open observation. Because the law is supreme, any state intervention triggered by a bystander who is uneducated about the lack of privacy in public is of no force or effect, ensuring that individual liberty is not a privilege subject to the approval of others. To prevent the government from acting as a personal enforcement arm for misinformed citizens, the law imposes a heavy justificatory burden on the state. In Canada, the Oakes test under Section 1 requires that any limit on a right be minimally impairing and backed by a pressing and substantial objective. U.S. courts apply a similar standard of strict scrutiny for content-based restrictions. A Karen's personal annoyance or their ignorance regarding filming rights does not constitute a valid legal reason for an officer to seize a camera or stop a recording. This ensures that the state remains a neutral guardian of the law rather than a servant to social friction. The Living Tree Doctrine in Canada ensures that Section 2B, protections for expression, grow alongside technology, a concept mirrored in U.S. jurisprudence regarding digital media. While a Karen might view a smartphone as a modern nuisance, the law identifies it as a protected medium for the search for truth and public accountability. This purposive interpretation ensures that the constitutional floor remains stable even as technology evolves. By prioritizing the democratic value of transparency over the uneducated demands of bystanders, the judiciary ensures that the right to document remains a constant feature of North American life.